Hey, what's up guys, Joshua's Boost here and welcome back to another Digimon gameplay video. Today I am featuring a deck I haven't featured yet from BT11. I'm not even sure like what to call it, to be honest. It's the Marsmon, Phoenixmon Red Vaccine deck. I guess I'm gonna call it, with the, what's it called, the Akio Tamer and the new raid ability, raid keyword. And it's against me, it's at locals. And I recorded all my matches at locals this week. And I'm playing the Justimon deck, which is something I'm trying to get working with the new XL arm support. But it's still, we're not quite there yet, let's put it like that. But yeah, we see both of us starting with, at least I go into Rookie and activate Hero, and my opponent goes into Biomon, Birdmon, and eventually goes for Hero. Afterwards I go for Black Memory Boost. And then hard play the Hagurumon, which is a nice addition in the Justimon deck. And I do a little illegal play here. I discard Mamemon, which I thought for some reason was a cyborg, but it's actually not. It's a mutant, but I got it mixed up because, you know, Metal Mamemon is a card that's played in the Machinedramon deck, which is a cyborg, so little illegal play there. My bad. I don't think it will impact the outcome of the match too much, though. I definitely had more cyborgs in hand as well. But yeah, my opponent is going to go. He has to stack with the Grappleomon and the Marsmon, so he's gonna be able to raid over my Gurumon and then Grappleomon inheritable to get rid of the top of my security. Which is definitely something you have to play around, I guess, when playing against this deck, but honestly this was the first time I ever played against it, so I wasn't really quite sure yet what I had to play around. I'm going to be digging for some pieces here, popping the boost, adding the critical arm to my hand with the Rio. Now I still have some memory, so I'm gonna evolve to the Cyberdramon. And this way I most likely have some type of push next turn. Opponent's gonna swing with the Marsmon, hit into a Kazu, so that's definitely a nice hit there. And then just hard playing the Birdmon, which is a blocker. Which is nice because it will potentially protect his Marsmon from being run over by my Justimon. So yeah, I'm gonna go to 4 because of Kazu. However, the nice thing is that, of course, exactly there it is, the Blitz Arm, it has the ability to pop a 5 cost or lower, so it's gonna be able to get rid of that Birdmon with the when Digivolving effect. And then I can just run over the Marsmon. And then unsuspend as well with my Justimon. So I'm gonna go Kazu tap, draw a card and discard a card. And then I can also boost my Justimon by 3000. And since I have 3 Tamers, I'm gonna go unsuspend and boost it by another 4000 most likely. Use the when attacking effect of the Cyberdramon as well. But yeah, the stack just gets out, so he's gonna trigger some when deleted abilities, drawing a card and gaining 1 memory, but it's still my turn, so I can still swing it with my Justimon. Just gonna go for that double check and actually hit into Gaia Force on the very first hit, which is very, very unlucky. This is definitely a game changer, I would definitely say. But yeah, gonna go into another Hagurumon, so not the worst, discarding the Blitz Arm and drawing 2 more cards. But I'm gonna start with Akio, and he picks up the Biomon, obviously looking for that level 3 there, evolving to the BT11 Biomon, and then evolving into the Grizzlymon. So I'm gonna go to 3 and then go to 4 because of the Kazu, which I'm gonna do now. Yep, so it should have been before the evolve, right? But it's a mandatory effect, so I go to 4. For the Chikurimon, which was a card I was testing at this specific local. Then swing with the Aguru, or first play Kazu and then swing with the Agurumon, so I get to have double draws from the Kazu to dig for my combo pieces to build up a new stack. Pitching an XL arm and some other cards, couldn't quite tell what it was. Then evolve to Tankmon to keep turn. The one evolve from the Tankmon is definitely very nice, and then going into the Hagurumon here. Ditching a Blitz Arm to draw 2 more cards, so definitely have a lot of Justimon in hand there. But yeah, now since my opponent does have 3 memory, he is going to be able to go into a Marsmon once again, potentially. First going to go into the Garudamon, which is a very big blocker, and then go into the Marsmon for 4. Gonna attack, use the raid ability, attack my Agurumon, and gain 2 memory because of, in fact, he has 2 red Tamers in play. They're gonna unsuspend Agurumon there. But I think, if I remember correctly, I didn't really have the pieces I needed here. Gonna go to 5 because of the Kazus. Gonna evolve to a Tankmon, draw. And if I remember correctly, I'm gonna play out another Kazu because I really am digging for that level 5. I don't have one. it was also one of the weaknesses of my list. I was only playing 6 level 5, I think, and I definitely think there should be more in the deck, probably. But yeah, going to be drawing and discarding a lot of cards with the Kazus here to dig for that level 5. And tap the hero as well. Or the Rio, I should say. Sorry, can't tap the... So it makes it 7k. And now... Gotta activate another hero. So I will be starting at potentially 6 next turn, which is quite insane with all the Kazus on the field. But it's gonna go into Biomon. He just runs over my Tankmon there. Then goes to the blocker Birdramon. And into the Garudamon to set up for a potential Phoenixmon play next turn. Or another Marsmon maybe. There's the thing, like I said, I don't think I actually had the level 5. So yeah, I'm gonna go play the Rio here. I do find the level 5 in the Megadramon, because the Rio can add just a Dramon to the hand. But it's, yeah, definitely sets up a very, very big push for the next turn, because it means I will be starting at 6, and that will be enough to go for... would be game... I guess it will be game if the Megadramon survives the check. Yeah. So if I next turn can go Megadramon swing, then go into Justimon unsuspend, swing, that will be game. However, we're gonna see here that I am one single turn short, because he's gonna go with a Phoenixmon, activate one of the undeletion effect, because I lose a... What's it called? I lose a security. And he's going to play out the Birdramon, which says unplay, gives security attack +1 to a Digimon, gives to the Marsmon. Then he's going to tap the Akio, which gives it rush, I think. So that means that, yeah, if the Marsmon survives the first check, it's gonna be game, and he does. He runs into Gravity Crush, which doesn't do anything, hits another Black Memory Boost, and yeah, that's just gonna be the game. Unfortunate, because he definitely would have had the game there with 10 memory to work with. That definitely would be enough to go for a huge Justimon push. But yeah, that Gaia Force at the start of the game, really game changing. Make my opponent start, he goes into the Biomon, and then into Grislimon for 2. I'm gonna hatch Hopmon, evolve to Haguru. Not the rookie wannabe evolving into necessarily, but it is what it is. And the hard playing Haguru, discard the critical arm, which you're gonna see was a little bit of a misplay in hindsight, because there was some point in the game where if I had a critical arm, it definitely would have been very strong. But yeah, I opted to discard the critical arm over the Excel arm, which is gonna bite me in the butt in a little bit. But yeah, we're just both slowly building up stacks. He's already at the level 5 though, and I'm still digging for the pieces. That's the thing, because his deck, the vaccine deck, doesn't... Of course it plays towards a certain game plan, right? But it doesn't need a very specific stack to do the thing it wants to do. Where the Justimon deck, it really needs a lot of specific pieces to pull off the really ridiculous combo you want to be doing with this deck. But I think that's one of the things that makes it fun, right? It's really really cool, fun deck to play, in my opinion. Okay, swinging with the Haguru, evolving the Tankmon, and the reason I'm doing this is to play around. Obviously, he has 2 huge blocks on the field, so it's gonna block. But I decide to attack to basically play around the Marsmon raid ability to get rid of the Digimon on my field. Then I evolve into the Cyberdramon, which means that hopefully next turn I will be able to go into a Justimon and try to play a little bit into the field, because I do have the D-Digivolve ability of the Cyberdramon, and that combos really well with the Justimon ability to get rid of a level 5 or 5 drop or lower. But yeah, he just put me to 2 here, which is not enough, I would say. It's gonna go Akio, and this is gonna force me to basically just evolve to Justimon in the back, where I can't really do the type of push that you want to be doing here. But it's fine, like, I don't really think there's a way for me to get gamed here by the vaccine deck. He does hit into the Cyberdramon, which is huge, 10k. So his level 4 there is gonna get deleted. And now he goes into the Phoenixmon. And that's it. So yeah, now I definitely need to move out with the Justimon, right? And here I have 2 options. I can either try to D-Digivolve the Phoenixmon, or I can D-Digivolve the Garudamon and then get rid of level 4 on the written. That's probably the line I should have taken, to be honest, because it would have gotten rid of one of his stacks. But honestly, like, if he did have access to the Marsmon, no, that definitely would have been the right play. So that's just a misplay on my part. Definitely should have just gotten rid of one of his stacks instead of trying to push like this, because I was very aware I didn't have enough memory to actually do what I want to be doing here. So yeah, go into the Excel arm for the security attack +1 and then evolve to the Justimon and unsuspend it, so it can't be run over by something. But that's just wrong, because the Marsmon, which he's gonna be picking up here with the Accio, is just gonna be able to run over it because of the raid ability. So yeah, a little bit of a misplay there, or not a little bit, pretty big misplay, pretty game changing. But yeah, now I'm just gonna get wrecked by the Marsmon with the raid. He's also gonna memory choke me to 1, and just like that, he has level 5 and level 6 in the battle area as well as a rookie, and I have nothing. So yeah, definitely pretty big misplay on my part. And yeah, we're not getting back to the game like this, right? It just has so much going on. Taking a little peek at the trash there to see what cards are still in my deck. And yeah, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be evolving to the Megatron, because if I remember correctly, I did have like double Gravity Crush as well as a Delicate Plan in my hand, so I was gonna be able to do a huge push on the next turn. But you're gonna be seeing that basically the same line of play that is gonna happen as the last game, where I get wrecked by the unplay security attack +1 Birdramon. I'm just gonna get rushed, and now I'm just gonna get gamed because there's no real security bombs in this deck at all. And yeah, that's it. So very cool showcase. I'm just showing off the cards in my hand, right? Very cool showcase with the vaccine deck. Stefan always bringing the spice. Yeah, GG.